A person's greatness is shaped by the way they think. This timeless idea has been proven again and again through the lives of visionaries like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and Jack Ma. In his book, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill wrote, "What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." But if this is true, why do so many people struggle? Why do they fail to rise, even when they dream of a better future? Today's story answers these questions and teaches a lesson you won't forget: the beggar who changed his thinking. At a crowded railway station, there lived a beggar. Every day, he survived by asking passengers for alms. His life was simple, predictable, and limited. One afternoon, he noticed a sharply dressed businessman stepping onto the platform. His confident walk and elegant appearance caught the beggar's attention. This man must be wealthy, the beggar thought. With hope in his eyes, the beggar stretched out his hand. But instead of giving money, the businessman paused and asked calmly, "Do you always take from others, or have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar was stunned. No one had ever asked him such a question. "Sir," he replied hesitantly, "I am just a beggar." The businessman smiled and said, "If you believe you have nothing to give, then you have no right to expect anything in return. I am a businessman. I believe in exchange. Offer me something, and I will give you something. But if you bring nothing, I can give nothing." With that, he boarded his train and left. The beggar stood frozen. The words echoed in his mind again. If I have nothing to give, why should anyone give me anything? For the first time in his life, he wasn't thinking about survival. He was thinking about value. 2 days passed. He didn't beg. He only thought. On the third day, something caught his eye. A cluster of wildflowers growing near the tracks. An idea sparked. What if I give something first? He picked a handful of flowers and returned to his spot. This time, whenever someone gave him a coin, he handed them a flower. Something surprising happened. People smiled back. Some even thanked him. Days passed, and his earnings increased. But he noticed something. Whenever he had flowers, people gave more. A realization hit him. People don't just give, they respond to value. One day, he saw the same businessman again. Excited, he ran to him and said, "Sir, today I have something to offer. If you give me money, I will give you flowers." The businessman smiled, handed him some cash, and accepted the flowers. "Well done," he said. "Today, you are no longer a beggar. You are a businessman." Those words changed everything. "I'm not begging anymore," the man thought. "I'm trading." That very day, he made a bold decision. He left the railway station and never returned as a beggar. 6 months later, at the same station, 2 well-dressed men met. One looked at the other carefully. "Do I know you?" he asked. The other smiled. "Yes, we've met before. Twice. Right here." The man laughed softly. "Yes, but not anymore. I now run a successful flower business. I'm traveling to expand it." The businessman was amazed. "What changed your life?" The former beggar replied, "You did. You taught me that we only receive when we give. That day, I realized I was never just a beggar. I was a businessman who hadn't yet discovered his worth." Your life is shaped by how you see yourself. If you believe you are small, you will stay small. But if you recognize your value, you can transform your future. Change your thinking, and you change your destiny.